Ladies and gentlemen, just like I suspected, we've got a very dark, unfortunate situation regarding the modern Democrat Party. We have the White House, their official statement. They've got all the buzzwords, they've got all the keys to what they were going to be doing in the United States if Kamala Harris wins. They can't do it right now because it would be ridiculously unpopular during an election year and they want all the independent vote. It is like brain I mean, this is absurd what they're doing. They're lying and they're putting on this act. It's like they're dancing for us. It's like, oh, you don't worry, guys. We have American core values, even though we've said for 3 years we hate the country, we hate the founding fathers, we think all white people are racist. Don't worry. No, 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 guys, don't worry. We love America. We see the American flags. Yes, on CNN, one of our people said that we should burn American flags because it's patriotic. But no, guys, we love the country. Just vote for us and keep us in power, please. And then when they win, it's like, screw all these middle class white people. They're all racist. And then they go back to importing millions upon millions of illegals. And they're also, I mean, they've endorsed Brazil and that horrible regime. And I said, why didn't they come out against this? This is horrible what's going on. They banned X in Brazil, with criticism and stuff like that. They just say, just ban it. Remember, that was the original strategy here in the United States. They never thought Elon Musk would put his money where his mouth is. And really, Elon Musk kind of came out of left field buying X. We're very, very thankful that happened, because if that didn't happen, I mean, remember the hellscape that we had when it came to social media and trying to fight for that. It got so bad, especially when January 6th happened, that they would just ban people for being conservative. And it's like, wait, why did I get banned? Oh, you're conservative, so you're banned. And they say, they say, oh, you said this. It's just because you're conservative. I mean, I remember a Chinese liberal woman who was just crazy racist against white people to the point where it was blatant. And then finally someone called it out and like, why isn't she banned, but all these people are banned for nothing? Oh, they're all conservative. That makes sense. But that's how bad it had gotten. And remember, they argued that, oh, it's because it's a private company. They can do whatever they want. And so they basically endorsed censorship. There was no standing up for fellow Americans and saying, hey, look, this is not right. This is very important what's going on online. It is the new public square, as everyone likes to say. It's the battle of the internet. And so when Elon Musk bought it, it was so seismic. They're going to have to try and jail him. They 100% will try and do that if they win in 2024. They've already got all the fake stuff against Trump. And when it comes to like Trump and all the charges, really, guys, just put yourself in Trump's shoes. This is what would happen to you. I'm not even kidding you. You could say, well, I'm an angel. What would happen? It would never happen to me. They'll just make stuff up. They'll just say some random thing and then all of their supporters will repeat it. And you're like, wait a minute, why am I in court? Like, what is this? And it's like some lady. It's all fake. I mean, it's just like they can just make up whatever they want. All of their supporters believe it. Remember, I mean, the perfect example of this is Russia. They had people convinced that Russia stole the election in 2016. All of Democrats were convinced of that. And most of them at this point, they just don't want to talk about it. I think a lot of them admit it was fake, but I mean, in the general consensus is that no, Russia did not steal it. Some of them, I'm guessing, still believe it. And then in 2020, they brought it back up with Hunter Biden and lied about that. And now here we are in 2024, where you guys see the new things. Once again, they're bringing Russia back into it with all of the top conservative influencers. Obviously, I'm not on that level, so I don't have to worry about it. If I was, I'd have a lot of fun with it. I would be doing videos, doing fake phone calls with Vladimir Putin and stuff like that. I mean, it's unbelievable. They just try and discredit conservative voices. So they say, oh, guys, just pin Russia onto them. Russia, 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 Russia. And now look at all their dumbass supporters under the comments of all these Republican influencers talking about, oh, you're paid by Russia, 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 Russia. But let's get back to this. This is very important. White House, we are working with Brazilian regime on oh my God. Dude, you want to talk about the two worst buzzwords? Well, I don't know which one is worse, misinformation or disinformation. I guess it's the same thing. It's the same thing, but hate speech and misinformation. How about totally denouncing what's going on in Brazil right now and how horrible it is for them to ban X and censor it because they don't like what's going on there. They don't like free speech. Anything about that? Guys, this is very scary. They will not come out against it. They get very, very aroused when they see the United Kingdom ban their own citizens for emoji. Well, no, excuse me. Sorry, they didn't ban them. They jailed them for tweeting out certain emojis. And if you tweet out racist stuff, you're going to get jailed. Are you kidding me? Do you know how weak you are? And just, I mean, the white guilt has to be just absurd. We have a country here. You can't just let people in. And then not only that, they come in, they don't assimilate with the culture. And then if we don't assimilate with them, we're the bad people. When we were born here, this is absurd. And then, oh, now that's a racist thing. Now you can't even say that. No, it's just all racist. Yep. And so you've got this, and yeah, they want to work with Brazil. And you can see this is our White House. This is just a bunch of garbage. Extremism, violence in politics, hate speech, disinformation. Oh my God. Can we vote these people out, please? For the love of God, please, Lord. No, no, no. People are going to vote them out. They're going to be voted out. This is absurd, this type of stuff. We have to stop thinking like this. It is a terrible, terrible way to lead a country when you've got all this guilt and, oh, just because other people are, they're ruining the country, but we have to let them ruin the country, because if we say anything bad, that's racist. You can't say anything bad. You got to let them ruin the country. Look at what's going on in Colorado. Oh, and now that's getting brought up with the defund the police and all those. Let's see this. Oh, New York Times. Yes, we mean literally abolish the police. Of course you do. The police were all racist in 2020. Absolutely. Absolutely. They wanted remember, they're the ones that pitched on podcasts, and these are their main leaders saying this. You need to send social workers to go stop the crime or calm people down rather than police officers. That's what they said. They said social workers. And so this is how crazy it's gotten. And now they're trying to walk it back. And look at these dumbass liberals now. No, if you are referring to defund the police and you generally think it was about eliminating the police, you never took the 5 minutes or so required to find out what it meant. I really wish people would go back to 2020, because they said some crazy stuff. When the emotions were high, oh my God. Yes, we literally mean to abolish the police. Oh, but no, now because it makes you look bad, you're going to change what you said and revise history. Oh, is that what you're doing? Oh, you poor baby. You poor, poor little boy. You little child. All right, let's see this. Thousands of people have come to Donald Trump's rally. They started lining up at 6:30 in the morning. Where are the buses, though? Where's Kamala? It's a Saturday. It's during the election season. Is Kamala Harris doing? Maybe she is. I don't know. I'm asking. My guess is no. No, you know what? The buses were rented out for a preschool trip, so she couldn't have the bus. Okay, I mean, they couldn't. It makes sense now. The buses were rented out for a preschool trip, so I mean, who would show up to a rally? They need to bus people in from out of state to get her to have when she has a rally, because nobody cares. But look at this small town in Wisconsin. People are lining up. The city's like 3,000 people total. There's going to be, 20, 30. There's going to be a lot of people at this rally. I'm sure it's just crazy. But there is that as well. But guys, this is exactly what I warned against. And I'm telling people, there's going to be some big problems. They're going to put Elon Musk in the courts. It's going to be, they're going to charge him with stuff. It really doesn't matter what they charge him with. Their people will just repeat it and say it's true just because, oh, the courts are always right. We saw the most unjust thing in front of our own eyes, where they created a way to retroactively charge Trump, even with the statute of limitations, the over 5 years. It didn't matter. They created a law so they could charge him from something that happened like 8-9 years ago in 2015, 2016. And then they elevated it. This is after Alvin Bragg campaigned on the idea of holding the Trump family accountable. And so that's how corrupt it is. And people still, I mean, even liberals said it was, even Andrew Cuomo said, all right, this is absurd. So some liberals did come out and say, all right, now I'm liberal, but I have to say that this is just not right. But all the Twitter people, they all love it. They really don't care. Because a lot of them, they do want at least hardcore socialism or soft communism. It's one of the two. Because, again, it's like socialism and then you get to communism. That's how it happens. And so this is really stuff we need to be paying attention to. And, I mean, some of the stuff there's just what is she proposing? I don't even know what she's proposing anymore other than communism. Well, no. She did also propose she was going to finish Trump's wall. She endorsed Trump. So, I mean, I guess that's good. She did endorse Trump. Oh, no, her anonymous aide endorsed Trump. Yeah, that's right. I wonder. No, but guys, don't worry. We've got all these questions, and I'm sure half of the debate's going to be about the shooting that just happened. That's going to be positive for the Democrats, and they're going to try and milk that for political gain. When Trump barely, what never gets brought up during these debates is, What about all the people that die from illegal immigrants? They're never good. That's never gonna get talked about because it's always a two-sided thing. We can't talk about it, but they can milk the terrible shootings and things like that. They're horrible events. I don't milk tragedies. That's what they do.